Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 52. And so we continue. There's nothing else I want to buy or do right now, I don't think.
You've come. I am gladdened.
Let's get these links done.
Brilliant.
We've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers, not just here either, but all of the entrances to the town. So we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout the town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things, a far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Are there bad people here? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but one of them has a following, and getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barden?
Huh?
So, Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Ah, well, that plan was necessary to build the barrier you see before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Matera to be attacked? I mean, it's been under attack for a long time, actually. To be fair. We ought to be prepared for anything, do you not agree? Besides, weren't you one doling out the funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to ye.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Lol. How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Mom, scary armor's talking. It's talking. What? Wait, don't be frightened. The scary armor. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? He's just fallen victim to what's his name? Gastriux? Sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep my guard up. I must prove to Gastriux that no injustice will be happening on my watch. Don't let things escalate. Oh, if I was worried about that, I'd never been a good captain. I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I'll confess he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position, because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth he's a scoundrel that only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna, and now Gastrix. Got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then.
If I want to fix this, I can't show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro. You sure that's wise?
Oh? What?
Was there anything to unmoor the nerves about it? He only needs to worry if he does something wrong.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the town. Don't you want to see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. That's a bit excessive. Aren't you worried you might be overdoing it? Not at all. Threats still linger about the town. I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I mean, repairing the town's defenses is a good investment, to be honest, considering that this town has been attacked twice by humans in the past. Well, like once by sandworm infestation and another time by a human. Although it was attacked from the inside. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Barden will send a parcel. Okay, that's random. Improves defense when the whole party is in the back row. That's nice.
So long.
No time at the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies. He's going too far.
Right.
The guard keeps looking over here. I know, I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Going too far. It's a police state. To be fair though, like, you can't blame him too much. It's just a lack of experience on his part. He needs to ease up a little bit, but improving the town's security is actually a great idea. Maybe you've ever heard of this hierarchy of needs. It's a concept of what things are most important to supply.
I'm just incredulous.
And it's sort of like the food pyramid, but it's a structure based on the idea of levels of things you need to provide to preserve human life, and then as it goes up, obviously it's like to provide good living, and then to elevate human life at the top. I suppose.
Incredulous.
Anyway, there's an argument as to what is at the bottom, like food, water, shelter, etc. Basic needs, that's one thing, and security. Now, normally the pyramid has got like basic needs at the very bottom and security just above it. But some pyramids have got security at the bottom and basic needs just slightly above that. And to be honest, I agree with the idea that security is actually the most important thing on the needs pyramid. Actually, before I race to her, I'll just check that I've done my dailies. Can't remember if I did.
Let's head there right away.
Because I mean, obviously, food, water, shelter, and all that thing. You do need those things, but
all right.
You also need to not be being mauled to death by an animal, or stabbed by, brigands.
Well then.
Or in this game, eaten by monsters. That death comes way quicker than the death from a lack of basic needs of food, shelter, water, etc. I mean, yeah, obviously, some basic needs like air, those kill you very quickly, and,
Got it.
The need for shelter against incredibly severe weather. Severe weather can take you very fast as well, but, I mean...
This is...
A knife in the face can take you pretty much instantly, so... Anyway, there's an academic debate as to whether security and then basic needs, or basic needs and then security, where those two fit on the pyramid, but I would put security literally at the bottom as the most important thing, so... What he's doing here is not necessarily a bad thing, but he's not selling it very well to the town. And he's also going a little bit too far.
Alright then.
Potentially a little bit too far. I mean, the church is very good at being plotty. Plotty? Is that a word? Insidious is probably a better word. The church is a bit insidious, so you can't blame him for taking security measures, to be honest. And old Gastrix, or whatever his name is, he is definitely up to no good, so... We'll see how it develops, but... yeah, it just gave me an interesting... It just led me to an interesting thought about the hierarchy of needs. If you were the governor of a town like that and you were standing things up, he's not entirely wrong to start where he's starting. It may look, what he's doing may look obviously wrong, but it actually isn't that bad. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but a certain Elden kid through, and since you're Elden, sure as anything, no reason to turn you away. So come on in, I suppose. Didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers?
Everyone!
Anti-Igniter terrorists hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torch thanks to renowned Igniter merchant Lady Brigitta Lycan.
At this time!
The spheremongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
However, they were brought to justice through the overwhelming power of the magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitte, 3 cheers for magic igniters. We didn't do anything. But they're lying. It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me. I didn't do anything. People I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-igniter group, it was the Sanctus Church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. Man, the church is corrupt. I mean, shouldn't be surprised, but anyway. They want the world to see the igniters, that igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. By taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible. In short,
right?
This is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. What you plan to do now? Killing some churchmen won't change anything, not when the whole institution's rotten. The world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and those who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days.
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow, starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided from then on I would be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, they'll lose everything, then I'll become strong and I'll be on the side that takes. I won't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. They threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here, made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whatever they need me to be. Yeah, I'd like to see him try. I'd like to see him try. I'll kick their asses. You can't hurt me. I can protect myself, so you don't have to. With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light in this world? Why don't you let me give up?
Why? Why did you?
Oh, another exchange rate improvement. Almost makes me feel bad that I swapped some mag for money, but oh well. What do you think of this world you want to create? What do you imagine there? A place where you can smile, I hope. Maybe there will come a day. Do you really think that the girl that died that day could live again? Wish I could have a heart like yours, strong and beautiful.
Time marches on.
Well, she has every
and the
right to
age
be
of a
upset.
new king draws nearer.
I hope the next two parts of the link are us kicking the crap out of the church. I'll put them down for killing the dog alone. If that's what they did. I mean, they might have just taken it as a hostage. I don't 100% know if it's dead. Unless I missed something. I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there.
We ought to proceed with caution.
All right.
Then.
15 days left. Still loads and loads of time. Wow, we can go to 7? How many ranks have we got left? She's automatic, so we won't count her. 2, 6, 10. 8 and 8 is 16, and 10 is 26. And 8, 34. And 6, 40. 3. And 5, 48. And 7, 55. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's quite a lot. We would need at least another, like, wow, we would need another 50 days
Oi there!
to do them all.
All right then.
Okay. We do the lower ones first.
Mister,
Let's go.
Mister,
Gave her the city ruins drawing. This picture seems kind of sad. There's no one living in this town anymore. Told Maria about all the memories I made there. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Track.
thank you.
I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I can stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey.
You know,
I wanted to talk to you too. Is Mr. Neuros there? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
yeah.
Ah, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
A present, you say, and no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. Calling me intrigued, you pique my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
The design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? And thus inspired, such lovely line work and vibrant colours, a truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, aren't you? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and greyest boulevards. Yes, I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was designed for this purpose. Should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes.
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Neuros is really helping us. I can't believe it. I think he'll do a good job.
Yeah.
Now he's helping, I hope it makes Miss Fabienne happy. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh,
Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will handle that myself certainly. To the honeybee.
Let's go.
now then.
Build the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
That looks so much better. Wow, it's so sparkly. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. It's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria.
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Miss Fabienne, I asked Mr. Neuros to make this for you. He said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead?
Right.
Maria designed it herself. You did this for me?
Thank you.
Of course, I absolutely adore it. How could you not? It's 1,000 times better than the
good.
old one. Like, it's not even like it's quirky, childlike, kind of not actually as good as the old sign. It's actually just way better than the old sign.
Wonderful.
And so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. It's even got Grace on it. Hashtag never forget. Look at all those smiley faces. If he could see you now, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Pay it no mind. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You're...
Now then, how about a feast on the house, of course? Thank you for all of this. You'll come in and eat, won't you? Oh, of course, of course. It'd be quite rude to turn down a free drink, would it not? He's the most Scottish guy here. He's the most Scottish guy in the game. He's like, oh, free drink? Yeah, I'm up for that. Mission complete.
Yeah.
Our sign sure made Miss Fabienne... Made sure Miss Fabienne is okay, right? Said she liked it, but she was crying. Do people cry even when they're happy? You're right, Miss Fabienne was really happy, huh? Just like Papa now. Yeah, did a great job.
Oh, yay!
Think that makes Papa happy too?
You know.
You know, give me pictures on your journey. I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place and the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everyone else to have fun too, so I give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids, everyone is suffering just like I was. But I'm okay now. I want to make things okay for everybody else too.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
3 slots for the healer. I'm gonna guess that rank 8 is the 4th and final slot, since there's a room for 4 slots. I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too. Can you come in and help me serve the food? Boom. 2000 meg.
All right then.
Oh. This might be
Let's head there right away.
the first day. No. Never mind. It's evening right now.
Well then. All right.
Flush.
Right.
One thing looking at the links does sort of show me is that there definitely isn't time to max them all out now, even if I could. Speaking of which, of the 50 to do, there is the 24 that belong to 3 characters that I haven't even got yet, so...
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm not sure what to do this evening, so I'm just going to go and improve my eloquence, because that is one of my stats that's still at 2. Along with wisdom.
Now what am I to do?
Oh, there's someone at the podium. Interesting.
I can do something for everyone.
I see.
That's what they're basing the campaign on. Why don't you debate that candidate? You can lower the other candidate's support. You might be able to win Louise's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. My elegance and imagination should improve. Let's do it. You're the one that offered up that Sanctuous. He may have briefly had the spotlight, but a child is nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate is it? Of course, of course. Welcome a fair discussion in the marketplace of ideas.
I can do something for everyone.
My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all this country's citizenry. Whatever you desire, I should do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old port maintained, that's no problem at all. Protecting minority tribes from prejudice. Of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Naturally, the Klima that worked so hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom. Wow, this Jin guy seems to have thought of everything. Can't put my finger on why, but there's something dodgy about him. You're really shady. Let's go on the attack.
Hey,
What do you say when you say you'll do everything possible? What do you mean exactly?
Yes.
The king must govern the whole kingdom, devoting himself to his people, and I shall endeavour to ensure my subjects' every desire is within reach. Seems like a nice guy. He's got my support. I want to say don't fall for it when it comes to Jin, but isn't Ramgar pushing the same rhetoric with his daft help anyone in need mantra?
Leave it to me.
You have such discerning eyes. I, Jin Dulls, am forever indebted to you.
Let's give it a shot.
all right.
Time
Dunno, man.
marches
He,
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I thought that that was the option to go after the fact that he was basically promising the moon, which is not something you can really do.
Hey,
I mean, you can't ensure that the lower tribes are not discriminated against, and also discriminate for the Klimar at the same time. Those are mutually exclusive, my friend. Okay,
Yes.
we've seen this dialogue before. It is raining and storming.
All right then.
I wonder what the exchange rate is now.
All right then.
The only link I have left to do is strolls, which is 7.
All right then.
Let's go.
Young man. Young man.
Got a deal on today?
Well, the motive for collecting mag is nothing decent, that's for certain. Hopefully it'll be of use to you. 9.6. It's amazing. I'll make the exchange now.
Young man. Young man.
I'll probably need that money later.
Now what am I to do?
how
Stop!
do I wind up here?
Hang on. What if... Isn't that... Let's see. Yep.
Now what am I to do?
Alright,
then.
ignore that moron. $14 days left.
What now?
Also, I think like okay, 11 days on the timed quest. Right, Stroll might be my last link
All right,
for
then.
now. This might be my first day
All
where I
right.
don't have a link to do during the day.
All right then.
Awful weather.
Say there.
Hey,
What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam. Alright, regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems like my father's mutual friend has reached out to Lord Hydron.
thanks.
Let's make for the royal capital. I hope this turns out for the best. So he says. This will be my first rank 7 link, so it'll be interesting to see where we go from here. Been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you'd only informed me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With the signature, you'll become a landowner. It's countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner, then am I right to presume this land has tenants? Quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them. The choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say? Total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details. This land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience.
No.
Something's off. Something seems off about
Yeah.
this. Right, if there are already residents there, I'd be introduced in conflict by moving the Harlean... How do you even pronounce that? Harleans? Harleans? On top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realise my vision. Why do you concern yourself with squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that?
Stroll.
Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. I remembered my parents saying.
Apologies.
I do apologies. God, the bad English is getting to me now. I do apologise, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. Do you know what a refusal will do to my reputation as a noble? You must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognise that. In fact, I would like to make a counter-offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. 100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised. I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries.
Right.
It's a clever move.
Now then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. I love it. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer if it were come to light that you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. Somebody made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. Sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy. But you'll live to regret
Fine.
it. You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents who risked their lives to protect their people are the real nobles, and my heroes.
Now then.
Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment? I mean, he's a greedy sociopath, so he's still going to sell the property, right?
What the?
Young master, you used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital. Your generosity for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I want to see your smiles again, the ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. What else? What value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. Sorry, though. I know you wanted House Halatus to rise again.
But that's...
No, you have shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It's my life's greatest honour, greater than any words could express, to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
Sorry to have left you languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day. Young Master Leo, pardon, Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It's with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honour of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Halatus and serve its new lord proudly. Rangif, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey's over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you as well. I couldn't have made it through without you. It was your determination that saw us through. You're a genuine friend, you know that?
You know,
I didn't choose to help those people out of some sense of noble obligation. I think that's exactly what you did, but let us continue. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. If someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself. I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me. I can sense his intense determination.
No.
This is a fire-forged trust, and thus a new pinnacle of heroism awaits within thee.
Power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I've got it, Father.
You can now study the samurai. 3rd tier class.
Well,
I think I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rengif. I even found a merchant my father knew as well.
That's
Your father would tell us all the time if there was ever an emergency we should gather at the capital. In Grand Trad, but that's, pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations?
I'm just
41.
All right, then.
He's still not in the top 20. Alright. No links in the evening.
Let's go.
wonderful.
All right then.
Let's go.
Right. Well then.
Nothing to say here. Just grabbing the loot.
All right then. All right then. Go.
Young man! Young man!
Now what am I to do? Choose me!
I want a world that is complete and utter meritocracy. The elites aren't strong, the strong are
I
elite.
see.
Let's do it. I got nothing better to do with my evenings.
What business do you have with me?
Eloquence is one of my stats that's below par right now. What's this? Come to tear down me a peg, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. Prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Louise's sake. You'll realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone in need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make you pay tenfold.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigged society into a true meritocracy. Rigged society, sorry. Rigged is another word, but which probably would have fit better, but never mind. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world? We are lions who will devour it. As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. He's certainly abrasive, but he makes a good point. Haven't we heard this all before, though?
Hang on.
Not everyone meets your definition of strength. What will happen to them? As long as they know their place, the weak will be protected. Those who can't lead will serve. Everyone fills their roles. We can all live in peace. God knows I'm not fit to lead. If the strongest among us were issuing the orders, I suppose I could trust them.
farewell.
This game, it's deliberately offering you like good options that are actually traps because he just says it wrong
Let's
completely.
give it a shot.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That's twice now I've failed to choose the right option for
That
that.
means
Still getting good stats out of it though, so I'm just going to presume that choosing the right option does something
Well
else,
met,
like gives
eh?
you some money or whatever.
Wonderful.
all right then.
Okay, we're done. No links. I'm not sure why she's stuck. I might have to, like, be traveling to unstick her.
How can it be?
Okay, I'm missing stats for him. Missing stats for her. She only works at night. He needs relics. I think he's also a night link only.
All right then.
Right, I think the time has come to kick the dungeon door down.
All right then.
The only question is, do we want to do
now?
a side dungeon or the real dungeon?
Wonderful.
If we do the real dungeon, we're stuck in that dungeon until we're finished.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Oh, I got it! It's Idle's Day, but it's not raining. So the only thing that's common, the only commonality is that
Well
you
then.
get luck on Idle's Day. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I've gained like 5 points of luck doing this.
Oh. All right then.
Okay.
Everyone is here.
Now then.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Huh.
Oh, I smell trouble. Which one? Oh, I smell. But wait, that. But wait,
Okay, so the only
And right
dungeons are
there's a
these
lab.
two.
A village, I believe.
No, that's just a
This
village.
place.
That reminds me,
Goodbye.
I'm supposed to go to the
All right then.
mercenary center, right? Wherever that happens to be. There it is.
Let's go.
Okay, I think I might just go ahead and hit the main dungeon. I'm almost certainly powerful enough. Interesting poster.
Welcome.
It's all about the tournament, so you should allocate more manpower to slaying monsters anyway. We're here to look at all the contracts. You're friends with Katharina, aren't you? She keeps pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. Can't say no to the best bounty hunter in the country. Just don't go slacking now you got a bit of a pay rise.
This is what I've got.
Fatalich, the apparition, a monster that's been taking up residence in a cemetery in Briarhaven. He's made the graveyard his personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons ready to do his bidding. It's not just the undead that are under his thrall. Seems like you'll have compelled a living beast to serve as its bodyguard. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'd be tough even for you. We can handle this, right? Leave it to us. Promising, if you really insist it's yours, you'll find the target haunting an old cemetery called Tomb of Lament. Want more intel on this particular apparition, and you should speak with the informant.
Show me what you've got.
Lich is said to carry extremely rare Chalice of Legends. Bring it back as evidence you've defeated it.
Let's do it.
Isn't that what the other guy wants? Isn't that what the quest guy wants? He wants to challenge Chalice of Legends as well.
Nice little village.
A village. We'll face danger here.
Okay,
A village.
we can stop on the village
And right
on the way.
there's a labyrinth.
Mass grave for the child victims of an ancient plague.
That's...
Is that the thing that one guy was talking about? I remember him mentioning he wants some cup. Oh. Would you need it? You can keep it afterwards as long as you show it to me first.
got it.
Got it. Alright, so let's not forget to show it to him first. Anyone can use an igniter, but when Magla depletes, a soldier must fight with a weapon. Daily practice separate life from death. I have soldiers training weapons with this in mind. These days, many of them are shipped off to battle before they even have time to train. Not great.
Alright.
Okay, so that's it. So my choices are
What now?
following my
Alright,
strategy.
Go.
My choices are either to do the tomb, which will get a number of quests completed, and possibly unstick some links, or to just go straight for the main dungeon. Either is fine. I'm not sure how we unlock these three. I know that Brawler Girl is one of them. Oh wait, no, we already have her, don't we? Okay, alright. That is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.